Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the third largest Catholic university in the United States. It currently serves more than 16,000 students in its online programs, at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, and at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay.
They wanted you to push and test yourself.
I really enjoyed the learning experience.
It's a thriving community. It's one that you definitely want to be a part of.
And a pleasant good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Marion Bowman Activity Center. Joe DeFazio coming to you live for this Sunshine State Conference matchup as St. Leo University welcomes in Tampa as Tampa comes in at 11-10 and 6-4 in the Sunshine State Conference. They are slowly working themselves up the ranks in the standings. They are riding an 8-game winning streak as they are as hot as they have been all year, as St. Leo coming in with a little bit of a rough stretch as of late, suffering some tough 5-set losses back to back from Florida Southern to Northern Alabama all the way down to Shorter, and then picking up a win in 2 of their last 3 in West Alabama and Florida Tech. So we're going to see if St. Leo can get their mojo back here in this big rivalry Sunshine State Conference matchup today. Player to watch for Tampa would be Nicole Dominguez. She comes in, very good volleyball player on both the offensive and defensive side of the ball. She comes in with 215 clips of 181 hit clip on the year. Also 215 kills defended as well. She's a very good volleyball player. And then the heart and soul of the University of Tampa has to be Taylor Fossler. She comes in with 161 kills as well. And Mueller comes in with 470 assists. So those are the 3 key players to watch for the University of Tampa, as head coach Chris Katanak in his 34th season has this team playing their best volleyball of the year. So we have a good one for you on hand here tonight. It's a whiteout here in the Marion Bowman Activity Center, so we are going to have the starting lineups, national anthem coming to you in just a few moments. We'll be back right after this.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams, discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
Hi, welcome to Papa Joe's. We've been here since 1981, and we are an Italian restaurant where the love of food and the love of family has kept us going. What makes us unique is our Italian heritage with my wife's Southern hospitality. What keeps our customers coming back is the quality that we serve and the consistency of our cooking, and of course the service. We use the freshest local available ingredients, and our food is made to order. When a guest walks in through our door into our restaurant, he should expect a friendly smile, a welcome, and satisfaction to his palate. Remember, we are cooking just for you. Mangia, mangia, you all.
Honey, what are you watching a cow?
Oh, what's it doing?
Impressions.
Power up your morning with a new 300-calorie egg white grill. Only at Chick-fil-A.
I sold my dream house to buy my first Domino's store.
I built my store with my bare hands.
I used my college savings to buy my store. It means everything to me.
But we've decided to tear them down.
We love what we do, but not where we do it. Come and see our remodeled stores when you carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each every day.
We have so much to celebrate in Division II, but we're especially proud of our commitment to Make-A-Wish.
Division II student athletes have led a 10-year initiative to raise funds and help grant wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions.
Nearly $3 million have been raised, and hundreds of children's wishes have been granted.
We play hard, we work hard, and we support others in need. Why? It's simple.
Because we care.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the third largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 16,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay through its online programs and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
Every 6 seconds, a Domino's pizza lover's dreams are dashed by one Sally Soul Smasher in the group who wants a salad instead. Eat a pizza once in a while!
Luckily, we love pizza so much, we're introducing salads to our menu.
So nobody can veto pizza night. So tell those lettuce lovers, listen up! There's no reason to ruin pizza night now.
Order a medium 2-topping pizza and a delicious Domino's salad for only $5.99 each.
Pizza's good!
When I said I wanted to fly solo across the Atlantic, people said I was crazy. Just like when I said I wanted chicken for breakfast, people said I was crazy again. So then I flew solo across the Atlantic. And then I went to Chick-fil-A and got the new egg white grill. And now I'm flying a victory lap. You know how many likes I'm gonna get on this one? So many likes!
Chicken for breakfast. It's not as crazy as you'd think. Try the new egg white grill from Chick-fil-A.
Welcome back, everybody. We got the starting lineups for you. First, for the visiting Spartans of the University of Tampa, Sammy Mueller, the setter. Outside hitter, Nyla Demps. Outside hitter, Sorrel Houghton. And then Molly McIlvaney. The libero for Tampa, Nicole Dominguez, who we talked about in our open, gets the start as the defensive specialist and outside hitter. And then Taylor Foster, middle back, and Courtney Volger as well will round out the order for Chris Katanak's Spartans. And the starting lineup for your St. Leo Lions, Toria Morgi. She's been in there every day so far for the Lions. She's been a staple in that starting lineup. And then Anna Garrett, Dallas Jasper, Britt Cedarholm, and Allie Dahl gets the start for the Lions as well. Jenica Grover, the libero, and then Avery Bradshaw, who was just cleared to play a couple weeks ago. This will be her 4th game as she will round out the order for the Lions. So we have about a minute to go before national anthem, as you see the Lions there still getting their final kill attempts and swings in right before the match. So Toria Morgi coming in with 173 kills. She's the heart and soul of the Lions, as we are just about to go to the starting lineups. The teams have taken to their bench, and we will be right back right after this.
When you're inspired, you do things better. And when you believe in a greater purpose to healthcare, you see things differently. Because healthcare isn't only about illness and injury, or even medicine. it's about the human spirit. Which is why, for over a century, Florida Hospital has gone beyond symptoms and treatments, helping people live healthier, happier lives. This is more than quality expertise and compassion. This is inspired health. Discover the Florida Hospital difference at inspiredtampabay.com.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Anyone can be the victim. Everyone can be the solution. It's on us to stand up and not stand by.
Because when you're a victim of sexual assault, no one should stand alone.
It's on us!
If I lose, I'll respond with respect.
If I win, I'll back it up with humility.
If I fail, I'll rise up with honor. It's tough for us to put it all on the line.
Don't undo my hard work with poor sportsmanship.
Respect. It's the name of the game.
Domino's has a $7.99 Monday through Thursday carryout deal. But if you carried out Friday through Sunday, you might have felt bamboozled. So we're extending the deal to every day and giving people who paid more a little payback. Like the Smith family, who got free pizza for a year. They love pizza.
We gave Brad a date with the Noid.
You're welcome.
And we gave Rajesh a nightlight.
Payback. Go to pizzapayback.com for a chance to get yours. And carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99. Now, every day.
I never knew what my kids were trying to say. I wanted to respond, but I just didn't know what to type.
I didn't know what to say. I just replied BRB and hope they don't text back. Ooh.
What if they take my kids away from me?
Millions of people just like this struggle every day with emoji illiteracy.
But at Domino's, we want to help change that. As strong supporters of emoji literacy, we're working to create an emoji-literate America. We've even made it possible to order pizza by texting or tweeting an emoji. But it's just not enough. We've got to do more.
That's why we created these emoji flashcards, and we're making them available for free online so you or your friend can get the help you so desperately need. Together, we can change the world, one emoji at a time.
Hey, Tommy! What did you say to me when I said I was going to invent the telephone?
I said you were crazy.
And what did you say to me this morning when I said I wanted chicken for breakfast?
I said you were crazy.
0 for 2, pal. This new egg white grill from Chick-fil-A is aces.
Chicken for breakfast. It's not as crazy as you'd think. Try the new egg white grill from Chick-fil-A.
The campus has really grown tremendously. Everywhere you look, there's always people putting in new things. The design they crafted for the buildings is tremendous.
After graduation, stepping foot on campus is different. It's just unbelievable.
We just want to help each other, and St. Leo makes that easy because we're such a tight-knit community. We're all in this together.
St. Leo gave me so much. So if I can help St. Leo continue to grow and meet its goals, that is something that I'm very excited to do, and I'm very passionate about it.
Changed from Domino's Pizza to Domino's because we're more than pizza. Try our specialty chicken, pastas, sandwiches, or stuffed cheesy bread. Choose any two, including medium 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each. These are Domino's all-new Parmesan-dusted, garlic-seasoned, and cinnamon-sprinkled bread twists. How did we come up with such a clever name? We'll never tell. Choose any two of Domino's new bread twists or medium two-topping pizzas for $5.99 each.
When I used to fail over and over trying to invent things, everyone said I was crazy. Then I invented this Mamma Jamma. Just like this morning when I wanted chicken for breakfast, everyone said I was crazy again. Then I got the new egg white grill from Chick-fil-A. Let's review. Crazy? Not crazy. Crazy? Not crazy.
Chicken for breakfast. It's not as crazy as you think. Try the new egg white grill from Chick-fil-A.
Welcome back, everybody. Starting lineups have been announced, and we are just moments away from the opening serve. Pretty much close to a packed house. St. Leo did their best to put a whiteout on hand for you tonight, so you'll see throughout the crowd a bunch of white shirts with Lions Pride in green on the front. So empty seats should be filing in as the game progresses underway. Lions in their alternate greens today, Spartans in their road blacks. So we are just about ready to go here. It will be Sammy Mueller to serve to open it up for the Spartans as they'll bring it forward. Spartans going from left to right to start, and here we go. High serve brought in hard. The set by Garrett. Dallas Jasper goes short with it, and a handling error on the University of Tampa. And the Lions break the ice. They'll get the serve as they lead 1-0 here in set number 1. Lions coming in 13-5 on the year. They've slipped up a little bit in recent weeks. They look to get back on track here. They've took 2 of their last 3. The set by Mueller, and they go to Volger, and it's blocked. Dallas Jasper on the block. And it's 2-0 Lions. Reggie Van de Vetter, the serve for St. Leo, as she goes high and far with it, and it's beyond the back line. And Spartans are on the board. Caitlin Ajmani to serve for the Spartans. She brings in a nice dig by Van de Vetter. Set by Garrett. They go to Jasper for the swing, and it's blocked off the hands. The set by Mueller. She goes short with it. It's bumped up close to the net, and it's going to be hit up in the air. Nice save by the Libero McAvaney, and it falls on the Leo side. 2-2 our score. Ajmani to bring it forward once again. 2-2 here in the opening set. And Ajmani's serve goes long, and the Lions will get the serve back. 3-2 they lead. Bradshaw exits. Cedarholm comes on, and she'll serve. Dig by Ajmani. They go to Demps for the swing, and it's kept up by Garrett out of bounds. Cedarholm will give it a go, and they keep it alive. Spartans go soft with it, and it falls in between Cedarholm and Kriglova. And back and forth action here for the first 6 points of the evening. 3-3 our score. Oliviero for the Spartans. Molly McIlvaney bringing forward. The set by Garrett. They go to Jasper once again. Her swing is long. And for the first time in the match, Spartans lead 4-3. Cederholm to Garrett, and she goes to it on 2, and it's dug out. The bump by Ajmani. They go to Dominguez, and it's softly over the net. They go to Vadavaz for... Oh, Ashley Cuero. Sorry about that. Not Nina Vadavaz. My apologies. So it's a good kill for Ashley Cuero. As the Lions get the serve back, it'll be Dallas Jasper to bring it forward for the Lions. 4-4 our score here in set number 1. As she goes cross court. The set by Mueller, and the quick swing is good for a kill. It's Taylor Fossler gets her first kill of the match. 5-4, Spartans lead. Casey Reynolds into the game for the Spartans. She'll bring it forward, and it can't quite get there. And the Lions will get the point off the net. Vandevetter exits. Toria Morgie back on the court. And it'll be Anna Garrett to serve for the Lions as those empty seats we talked about getting filled up. The set by Mueller. They go to Dominguez, and her kill is perfect. Into no man's land on the Leo side as we continue to go back and forth here in the first set. 6-5 Spartans lead, and it's Ajmani to serve once again. Nice dig by Cederholm, the set by Garrett, and it's soft up to Mueller. They go to Houghton for the kill. Amorgi will give it a go. Over on 2 by Mueller. The bump by Koglova. Amorgi once again, and her swing is blocked. Over on 1 from Koglova. Nice dig by Cederholm. They go to Cuero once again, and it's dug out by Fossler. And Sorel Houghton's swing goes long. 6-6 our score. One of the biggest crowds we've had on hand so far this year. For the Sunshine State rivalry. As Nicole Dominguez tries to put it over softly, and it's easily blocked by Amorgi and Cederholm. Lions take the lead 7-6. Over on 2 is Mueller, and kept alive by Garrett. She brings it over on the backwards bump. And Taylor Fossler's kill attempt is good. 7-7 our score here in set number 1. And it will be Taylor Fossler to bring it forward. Goes soft with it. They go to Amorgi for the kill attempt, and it's good. Nicole Dominguez tried to dig it out, but it goes sideways into the Leo crowd. 8-7. Oliviero for the Lions. Jenna Koglova with a changeup. Bringing it forward on 2 is Mueller. They go to Jasper for the set, and timing just a little bit off there between Garrett and Jasper. And that'll cost Leo the point. Mueller to serve for the Spartans, tied up at 8. Hard serve, one of the best we've seen so far in the Sunshine State Conference. Jasper goes for the kill. What a play by Taylor Fossler. Amorgi goes for the kill, and it's dug out. Net violation on the University of Tampa. And the Lions get the point. So some nifty ball handling skills by Molly McElvaney on that one. Reggie Vandevetter to bring it forward. The set as they go to Houghton. It's dug out. Bradshaw will give it a go, and great timing there. Mueller to Alexandra Miska. Excuse me, Courtney Volger there on the kill. Over on 1 on the bad bump. Demps tries to go cross court. Cederholm gives it a go, and a good kill straight up the near line. And the Lions take the lead 10-9. Ashley Cuero into the game as Bradshaw exits, and Cedarholm to serve for the Lions. The set by Mueller. They go to Dominguez, and it's blocked, kept alive. Cuero goes short with it, and it's good. Just beyond the hands of Sammy Mueller. Cedarholm to bring it forward once again. Dug out by McElvaney. They go short with it on the Tampa side, and as does Anna Garrett on two, and it falls. And the Lions create a little bit of cushion on their 3-0 scoring run. The set by Mueller. They go to Dominguez. Her swing is blocked, kept alive by Vandervetter. Cuero gives it a go, but it's long. (12-10) as the Spartans get the serve back, ends the 3-0 scoring run by the Lions. And it's Molly McElvaney to bring it forward. She goes short with it as off the net, Garrett able to dig it out, and they bring it forward on the bump. They go to Dominguez for the kill, and it's blocked. But blocked out of bounds by Dallas Jasper. 12-11 our score as the Spartans close to within one. Dug out by Vandervetter. The set by Garrett all the way across court. Cuero gives it a go, and it's off the hands of Molly McElvaney and out of bounds. Lions get the serve back. They lead 13-11 here in set number one. Dallas Jasper gives it a go. Nice serve. Had the Spartans on a miscommunication. And it's a good kill by Nicole Dominguez. She goes cross court. Not the hardest kill attempt we've seen, but she put it in the right place, right beyond the reaching hand of Ashley Cuero. 13-12 Lions lead. Casey Reynolds into the game. She'll serve it. Good bump. The set by Garrett. They go to Vandervetter. And a nice recovery there, but it's long for the Spartans, and the Lions get the point. Garrett brings it forward. The set by Mueller as a good block. Ashley Cuero as Taylor Fossler tried to put it over softly. Her timing with Sammy Mueller just a bit off here in the opening set. And head coach Chris Katnack like a word with the officials. And looks like everything is squared away. Anna Garrett to serve for the Lions. Lead 15-12 here in the first set. The set by Mueller. They go to Dominguez, who's been hot so far, and it's off the hands and then up to Cedarholm. Amorgi goes soft with it, and she puts it perfectly past the blockers in front of the hand of Molly McElvaney. And the Lions get the point, 16-12. Timeout taken by the Spartans. Lions look to get a little bit of momentum from this. We'll be right back.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams, discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Welcome back, everybody. 16-12. St. Leo leads. Ashley Cuero's been hot so far. 3 kills, a 400 hit clip as she leads the way for the Lions. Nicole Dominguez, as we said in the open, leading the Spartans, 4 kills, 333 hit clip, and only 1 net error so far in this one. So Anna Garrett to bring it forward after the Spartan timeout. Up to McElvaney, they go to Mueller, and then Fossler's swing is blocked. They're going to try it once again, and this time it's good. They got it past Cuero and Kriglova and beyond the reach of Britt Cederholm. Caitlin Osmani, Nicole Dominguez to serve for the Spartans, and a bad bump there by Cuero as it went a little bit beyond Garrett's reach, and an easy point there for the Spartans. 16-14 Lions lead. Dominguez to bring it forward once again. And that one not enough to get there, as the Lions take a 17-14 lead. Avery Bradshaw into the game for Cuero, and she'll serve. She goes cross court. Dug out by Reynolds. They go to Mueller. And a nice save by Bradshaw. Running safe. Cederholm gives it a go. And it's dug out by Dominguez. And Houfton's swing goes out of bounds across the near sideline. And Lions get the point, 18-14. Mueller will go to Fosso once again, and it's blocked. Toria Morgi. Textbook block. And a timeout once again taken by the University of Tampa. Lions getting on a roll, 19-14.
From court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
Hi, welcome to Papa Joe's. We've been here since 1981, and we are an Italian restaurant where the love of food and the love of family has kept us going. What makes us unique is our Italian heritage with my wife's Southern hospitality. What keeps our customers coming back is the quality that we serve and the consistency of our cooking, and of course the service. We use the freshest local available ingredients, and our food is made to order. When a guest walks in through our door into our restaurant, he should expect a friendly smile, a welcome, and satisfaction to his palate. Remember, we are cooking just for you. Mangia, mangia, you all.
Welcome back, everybody. Mid-action, Dominguez to give it a go, and it's dug out by Garrett. Kriglova to Cederholm as she puts it perfectly beyond the reach of Nicole Dominguez. And the Lions first to 20 here in the first set. Bradshaw gives it a go. Dug out by Dominguez. They go to Mueller. Back to Dominguez. She goes short with it right there. Morgi to Garrett. And then up to Vandervetter. McElvaney will go to Fossler, and her swing is good for a kill off the hands of Britt Cederholm and out of bounds. So Spartans cut into the deficit. They trail by 5. Taylor Fossler to serve for the Spartans. Set by Garrett. They're going to go to a Morgi. And good timing, and it's just out of bounds. Sorel Houfton gave it a try, just off the mark. Jenna Kriglova to serve for Lions, leading 21-15 in set number 1. Set by Mueller. They're going to go back to Houfton, and it's just beyond the far sideline. So Houghton giving it a go on both sidelines, and she's been off the mark both times. And that extends the deficit just a little bit more for the Spartans. Lions lead 22-15, dug out by Dominguez. They go to Mueller as they go short with it is Houghton, set by Garrett. Cedarholm's going to give it a go, dug out by McElvaney. Dominguez brings it forward, set by Garrett once again. Volley of the match so far, over on 2 is Mueller. Britt Cedarholm's going to go short with it again, and a nice save by Reynolds, and it's just off the net as McElvaney tried to put it over off the set. Not enough to get there. So we continue to see Garrett and Jasper's timing just a little bit off here in the opening set. Going on a changeup is Perglova. They're going to go to Houghton once again, and it's dug out. Nice save there by Dallas Jasper, but it's off the hands of Britt Cedarholm as she couldn't quite get there in time. 23-16 Lions lead. Sammy Mueller to serve for the Spartans. And one of the more impressive serves we've seen. There's a good timing there. Garrett to Jasper, and that one was perfect. Put it below the hands of Molly McElvaney. And the Lions will serve for the set. 24-16. Vandervetter will bring it forward. A dig by McElvaney. They're going to go to Nyla Demps as her point is good. Her first kill of the match. And the Lions will try to play defense to take the first set. Caitlin Ajmani to bring it forward. Dug out by Krugova, the set by Garrett. They're going to go to Cedarholm, and it's off the hands of Ajmani. Back to McElvaney as Dominguez brings it forward on the bump. Garrett to Jasper, and it's off the hands of Caitlin Ajmani. And the Lions take the first set 25-17 as we get to see the Lions that pretty much started the season red hot open up the season 6-0, and we saw that a little bit at the end of the first set. So Lions take the first one 25-17. We'll be right back with set number 2.
I meant what I said to you all week. Get out of that tunnel, hear that crowd roar, soak that in, smell the roses. The team that gets settled into the environment
Pennsylvania. They are the champions. The Bearcats have done it again.
Sets up, Roth with the goal, and East Stroudsburg, the 2015 Division II Field Hockey National Champions.
Swing and a miss, strike three. Tampa wins.
Has won the Division II Women's Lacrosse National Championship.
And Florida Southern is your 2015 national champion.
Welcome back, everybody. Lions took the first set 25-17, and we've just seen what a difference it can make when Garrett and Dallas Jasper have their timing down. Jasper contributing a lot over the back end of that set. 3 kills in the opening set for Dallas Jasper. She played a big part in their opening set win. So here we go for set 2. Teams have switched sides. Reggie Vandevetter will bring it forward. Avery Bradshaw, Jenna Krugova, Anna Garrett, Britt Cederholm, and Dallas Jasper sent out there for the Lions. And it's a good kill by Sorel Halfton to put the Spartans on the board first here in the second set. Taylor Fossler to serve for St. Leo. The set by Garrett. They go to Jasper, and it's off the net, and it finds some open ground right beyond the reach of Casey Reynolds for Tampa. Bradshaw departs Cuero in for the Lions as we are tied at 1 here in the second set. Britt Cederholm to bring it forward. That's a good bump by McElvaney, and it looked like Halfton just swung and missed. Rarely we see that at this level, but it happens. 2-1 Lions. As Cederholm's serve goes out of bounds near sideline. 2-2 our score. Sammy Mueller to serve. An impressive serve, a lot of top spin. It dips right into the arms of Britt Cederholm. Ashley Cuero's kill is good. She goes cross court beyond the reach of Nicole Dominguez. And the Lions get the serve back. They lead 3-2. Dallas Jasper to serve for the Lions. Good dig by McElvaney. And they're going to go to Demps, and a handling error on the part of the Lions, so the Spartans get the point. Looked like it was a handling error on Ashley Cuero. 3-3 our score. Arshmani brings it forward. The set by Garrett. They're going to go to Cuero to make up for it off the block and hands, and then to Arshmani over to Dominguez, who bumps it forward on one Vandevetter. They go to Nyla Demps over to Cederholm. Going short with it is Allie Dahl. Spartans can't put it forward, and the Lions lead 4-3. Anna Garrett to serve. Good dig by Cuero, and Dahl over on the bump. And they're going to go to Nyla Demps, but the block attempt goes out of bounds by Ashley Cuero. 4-4. Molly McElvaney moving forward. The set by Garrett. They're going to go to Cuero again, and a nice diving dig there by Arshmani. Sorrell bumps it over. And Toria Morgi, and then once again a good dig by Mueller. Soft over, they're gonna go to Morgi, who goes short with it. And a nice diving save by Demps. A set over the net. Garrett to Cuero, it's blocked and out of bounds. Nice alert play there by Cuero, just to duck just out of the way of that one so it didn't hit her. And it falls right of the far sideline. So Cuero exits, Bradshaw into the game for the Lions, and she'll serve. Dominguez up to Mueller as the Taylor Fossler kill attempt is good for because of a handling error by the Lions. Casey Reynolds brings it forward. Morgi's kill attempt is good. Off the hands of Nicole Dominguez, who went up there for the block. 6-5 Lions. General Koglova to serve. A set by Mueller. They're going to go to Dominguez, and it's blocked. Nice save by Osmani. And then over to Dominguez, who brings it forward. Cedarholm will go far with it. And that's a good kill by Nicole Dominguez. 6-6 our score here in set number 2, as we saw in the beginning of set number 1. Spartans Lions going back and forth. Dominguez serves to Bradshaw. The set by Garrett, and Cedarholm gives it a go off the hands and bumped up by McIlvaney. A nice save by Nicole Dominguez. Fossler over on the bump. Set by Garrett once again to Morgi. Her swing is blocked. Koglova to Cedarholm, and at the last minute, the ref raises the flag. Looked like she was going to call it in, but she said it went beyond the back line. She hears it a little bit from the Leo crowd. And the Spartans take the lead 7-6. Dominguez to serve once again. Bad bump there by Bradshaw, but they'll give it right back to her. Dug out by Dominguez. They're going to go to Houghton. Her swing is far out of bounds on the right sideline, and the Lions tie the game. Reggie Vandervetter to serve for the Lions. And a far bump there by McIlvaney. Easy points for the Lions as Britt Cedarholm puts it in no man's land on the Spartan side. 8-7 Lions lead. Better bump there by McIlvaney as Fossler goes short with it, and it falls in between Koglova and Cedarholm, and the Spartans tie the game. Fossler to serve. Over to Vandervetter. They're going to go to Dallas Jasper. Her swing is blocked, but out of bounds. And the Lions go right back in front. Casey Reynolds into the game for Taylor Fossler. But Cedarholm to serve. Good top spin on that one. And it's Alexandra Miska just into the game. Gets her first kill for the Spartans. Excuse me. Sammy Mueller to serve. Right to Cedarholm. The set by Garrett. Over to Jasper. Dug out by Mueller. The bump up by Miska. Goes a little bit wide, so Demps has to bring it forward. Garrett over on 2, and she scores the point for the Lions. Defensive specialist Fabiola Rosado just into the game for Dallas Jasper, her first appearance of the match. and she'll serve. Mueller over to Demps as her swing is right on the line, so it's a good kill there for Nyla Demps as chalk flies up. 10-10 our score. Caitlin Aujmani to serve for the Spartans. Over on 2, Garrett once again. And a handling error for the Lions. Spartans take the lead 11-10. Aujmani to serve once again. Cedarholm to Garrett, up to Cuero, who goes soft with it, but it's off the hand a little funky, and it goes out of bounds. 12-10 Spartans lead. Set by Garrett, over to Dahl, and it's off the hands of Sammy Mueller, and nobody there on the back line to get it. So the Lions get the serve and the point back. 12-11 Spartans lead here in set number 2. Toria Morgie into the game for Reggie Vandervetter, and Anna Garrett to serve. Good dig there by McElvaney, and a nice dig on the other side by Kriglova. Ashley Cuero gives it a go right to McElvaney, and great timing there. Sammy Mueller to Alexandra Miska. And the Spartans lead 13-11. McElvaney to Cedarholm, and Ashley Cuero's kill. Very convincing off the hands of Caitlin Aujmani. Avery Bradshaw into the game for Ashley Cuero. She'll serve. Aujmani to Mueller. She goes to Fossler. A good dig, but right over the net by Kriglova. The bump by Aujmani, and a nice pancake there by Kriglova. And Garrett will send it over. Bump once again by Aujmani. Dominguez gives a go softly, and it's just beyond the reach of Avery Bradshaw. (14-12) Spartans lead. Nyla Demps to bring it forward. Good dig there by Kriglova. And Dahl's kill attempt dug out. And it's off the hands of Anna Garrett. Nice play there by Nyla Demps. It looked like Garrett wasn't ready for that one at all. And a timeout called by Leo. Spartans lead 15-12 here in set number 2.
When you're inspired, you do things better. And when you believe in a greater purpose to healthcare, you see things differently. Because healthcare isn't only about illness and injury, or even medicine. It's about the human spirit. Which is why, for over a century, Florida Hospital has gone beyond symptoms and treatments, helping people live healthier, happier lives. This is more than quality expertise and compassion. This is inspired health. Discover the Florida Hospital difference at inspiredtampabay.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Spartans lead 15-12 here in set number 2. Sammy Mueller and Alexandra Miska have gotten in on a couple of assists and kills together to build a 3-point lead for the Spartans. And that led to the first timeout taken by Sam Ciberone. So we're ready to go. Nyla Demps to serve for the Spartans. See if the Lions can get on a little bit of a run and cut into the deficit just a little bit. Kriglova up to Garrett. They're going to go to Amorgi, who's been quiet tonight. And a handling error on Avery Bradshaw. She can't believe it. Looked like the dig got a little bit too close to her body. So 16-12 Spartans lead. Nyla Demps to serve once again, taking her sweet time. And a big bump there by Bradshaw. Amorgi brings it over softly, and it goes off the hands of Taylor Fossler and over to the back corner, and Molly McAvaney couldn't get there. Jenna Kriglova to serve for Lions, and a change up there off the bump from Mueller, who's near the net. Demps brings it over. It's set by Garrett. They go to Jasper, and it's off the blocking hands of Taylor Fossler. Dominguez brings it up. Garrett once again to Cederholm this time, and it's blocked right back into the face of Britt Cederholm. And she's not happy about that. Spartans are on a 4-0 scoring run. Excuse me, 5-1 scoring run. Nicole Dominguez to serve. Right to Bradshaw. The set by Garrett. They're going to go to Cederholm once again, and that kill very convincing. Off the hands of Molly McAvaney and out of bounds. Reggie Vandervetter into the game. She'll serve. To Demps, is set by Mueller. They go to Fossler, and it's off the hands of Vandervetter, who gets the ball right back to him and brings it forward. And a nice pancake there by Kriglova. Oh, what a save by Cederholm, but it's just long to the right of the, or left, I should say, of the near sideline. That got the crowd into it a little bit, but Cederholm just couldn't quite keep it in bounds, and the Spartans get the point. Fossler to serve to Vandervetter. Her bump goes long. And easy points there off the hands of Dallas Jasper. It's so important to control that first dig off the serve. Kriglova up to Garrett, to Cederholm, who goes soft with it, and Houghton there. They go right back to Houghton, and her kill attempt is blocked. Britt Cederholm trying to get the crowd into it, a little fist pump in Tiger Woods action. Lions trying to cut into the deficit just a little. They trail by 4 as Cederholm brings it forward. Demps up to Mueller, and they're going to go to Houghton as it's to the back line over to Cederholm. It's set by Garrett and Cuero, and it's off the hands, and nobody can get to it in time as the ball just kept carrying backwards off the hands of Demps and then McAvaney. And by then it was way too late to try to bring it forward. So Lions just trail by 3 now, 19-16. Cederholm to serve once again, and her serve just long. And that's probably the last thing Britt wanted to do in terms of getting the momentum back. Spartans first to 20 here in the second set. And Mueller with that impressive serve, and Garrett over on 2. Bumped up in the air, and Houghton brings it forward softly. Garrett once again to Jasper, and it's dug out by McAvaney. Demps brings it forward to Vandervetter as Ashley Cuero's kill attempt is blocked, and a net violation on Ashley Cuero. And another timeout taken by Sam Sabronis, second of the set. Spartans lead 21-16 here in the second.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Anyone can be the victim. Everyone can be the solution. It's on us to stand up and not stand by.
Because when you're a victim of sexual assault, no one should stand alone.
It's on us!
If I lose, I'll respond with respect. If I win, I'll back it up with humility.
If I fail, I'll rise up with honor. It's tough for us to put it all on the line.
Don't undo my hard work with poor sportsmanship.
Respect. It's the name of the game.
Welcome back, everybody. Spartans lead 21-16 here in the second. As Lions just look a little bit flat after their opening set win. After going back and forth for the first about 16 points of this one, it's been all Tampa, as they've built a pretty comfortable 5-point lead. 4 points away from taking the set. Garrett up to Cuero. It's blocked, and a handling error on Tampa. And that'll get the crowd into it a little bit as Lions try to get some momentum. 21-17 they trail. Fabiola Rosado into the game for Dallas Jasper. Ali Dahl up front. Diving dig by Ajmani. Softly over the net by McIlvaney. On two, Garrett, but it's dug out, and a little bit of miscommunication there by Miska and Dominguez. And the Lions cut the deficit to 3. Rosado to serve once again. The dig up as they go to Demps, and can Cedarholm get there? She can't. She gave it a run, but it was off the hands of Jenna Kriglova and way north of the back line. 22-18 as the Spartans get the serve back, and they expand their lead back up to 4. Kriglova up to Garrett, and Cuero's swing is blocked. Spartans playing with some authority here in the second set, and they're 2 points away from taking it. Caitlin Ajmani serve for the Spartans. Kriglova up to Garrett. Cuero's going to give it a run again, and it's off the blocking hands. And once again, Ajmani and Dominguez go for it, and none of them can come up with it. Lions get the point back, trail by 4. Toria Morgi into the game for Vandervetter. And it's at Anna Garrett to serve for the Lions. She goes to Ajmani, the set by Mueller. And it's brought forward on the bump by Dominguez. A little bit of miscommunication as Morgi goes soft with it. And she gets the point. Couple Let's Go Leo chants starting to build as the Lions draw within 3. Timeout taken by Tampa. Let's see if the Lions can keep it going. We'll be right back.
I never knew what my kids were trying to say. I wanted to respond, but I just didn't know what to type.
I didn't know what to say. I just replied BRB and hope they don't text back. Ooh.
What if they take my kids away from me?
Millions of people just like this struggle every day with emoji illiteracy.
But at Domino's, we want to help change that. As strong supporters of emoji literacy, we're working to create an emoji-literate America. We've even made it possible to order pizza by texting or tweeting an emoji. But it's just not enough. We've got to do more.
That's why we created these emoji flashcards, and we're making them available for free online so you or your friend can get the help you so desperately need. Together, we can change the world, one emoji at a time.
Welcome back, everybody. Spartans lead 23-20 as the Lions not going down without a fight here in the second. On a small little 2-0 scoring run of their own. DJ trying to get the crowd into it a little bit. Anna Garrett out of the timeout will serve for the Lions. That's money to dig. Mueller up to Miska, and it's off the line, and the Spartans will serve for the set. Molly McElvaney will bring it forward. Kugel over the bump. Garrett is set as Ashley Cuero's kill attempt is blocked, and the Spartans take set number 2 by a final of 25-20, and we'll have our first intermission of the match. 1-1, we are tied, and we'll be back right after this.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the third largest Catholic university in the United States. It currently serves more than 16,000 students in its online programs, at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, and at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay.
They wanted you to push and test yourself.
I really enjoyed the learning experience.
It's a thriving community. It's one that you definitely want to be a part of.
From court and lane to lane under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
Hi, welcome to Papa Joe's. We've been here since 1981, and we are an Italian restaurant where the love of food and the love of family has kept us going. What makes us unique is our Italian heritage with my wife's Southern hospitality. What keeps our customers coming back is the quality that we serve and the consistency of our cooking, and of course the service. We use the freshest local available ingredients, and our food is made to order. When a guest walks in through our door into our restaurant, he should expect a friendly smile, a welcome, and satisfaction to his palate. Remember, we are cooking just for you. Mangia, mangia, you all.
Buddy, what are you doing?
Watching a cow.
Oh, what's it doing?
Impressions.
Power up your morning with a new 300-calorie egg white grill, only at Chick-fil-A.
I sold my dream house to buy my first Domino's store.
I built my store with my bare hands.
I used my college savings to buy my store. It means everything to me.
But we've decided to tear them down.
We love what we do, but not where we do it. Come and see our remodeled stores when you carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each every day.
We have so much to celebrate in Division II, but we're especially proud of our commitment to Make-A-Wish.
Division II student athletes have led a 10-year initiative to raise funds and help grant wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions.
Nearly $3 million have been raised, and hundreds of children's wishes have been granted.
We play hard, we work hard, and we support others in need. Why? It's simple.
Because we care.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the third largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 16,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay through its online programs and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
Every 6 seconds, a Domino's pizza lover's dreams are dashed by one Sally Soul Smasher in the group who wants a salad instead.
Eat a pizza once in a while! Luckily, we love pizza so much, we're introducing salads to our menu. So nobody can veto pizza night. So tell those lettuce lovers, listen up!
There's no reason to ruin pizza night now.
Order a medium 2-topping pizza and a delicious Domino's salad for only $5.99 each.
Pizza's good.
When I said I wanted to fly solo across the Atlantic, people said I was crazy. Just like when I said I wanted chicken for breakfast, people said I was crazy again. So then I flew solo across the Atlantic. And then I went to Chick-fil-A and got the new egg white grill. And now I'm flying a victory lap. You know how many likes I'm gonna get on this one? So many likes!
Chicken for breakfast. It's not as crazy as you'd think. Try the new egg white grill from Chick-fil-A.
I meant what I said to you all week. Get out of that tunnel, hear that crowd roar, soak that in, smell the roses. The team that gets settled into the environment quickest is going to have a chance to get on the scoreboard. If we can do that, it's going to be like throwing gasoline on fire.
Adelphi has won the Division II Women's Lacrosse National Championship. And Florida Southern is your 2015 National Champion.
When you're inspired, you do things better. And when you believe in a greater purpose to healthcare, you see things differently. Because healthcare isn't only about illness and injury, or even medicine. It's about the human.
Welcome back, everybody. After 2 sets, we are tied at 1 apiece. St. Leo took the first set 25-17. Tampa took set number 2 25-20. So very evenly matched so far, but I'd say the edge just going to Tampa. They're getting a lot more of the convincing kills, and their timing is just a little bit better between their setter Mueller and Miska and Demps and Fossler, as opposed to Garrett with Jasper and Amorgi and Cedarholm. So we'll see if Lions fixed anything during the intermission. as St. Leo survived and started to pick up some momentum in that first set, and then just kind of looked just a little bit flat in set number 2. Ashley Cuero, 9 kills. She leads the team with 222 hit clip for Lions, and Nicole Dominguez with 7 kills of her own, a 316 hit clip. So we are just set to go with set number 3. Caitlin Ajmani will bring it forward, and we are underway with the third set, tied 1 apiece, dug out by Kriglova. Ashley Quayle will give it a go, and it's blocked. And it seems like it's deja vu. That's how the second set ended, and that's how the third set begins, with an Ashley Quayle swing getting blocked. There's money to bring it forward once again. Dug out by Cedarholm, close to the net by Garrett, as Dahl gives it a go, and a nice save, and it's brought forward by Ajmani. Kriglova to Amorgi, and it's off the hands of Sammy Mueller. And Lions on the board, 1-1. Avery Bradshaw into the game for the Lions. Ashley Cuero departs. Bradshaw serves to McElvaney. And a great save by Avery Bradshaw. Off the hands and back to Miska. And Nicole Dominguez's kill attempt is blocked. Tori Amorgi. Second block of the game for Amorgi. Bradshaw will serve once again. Lines up 2-1. It's set by Garrett. Cedarholm goes short with it as it's good, right beyond the hands of Caitlin Ajmani. Lions lead 3-1. Bumped by Dominguez, and it's swung and missed again. And 4 hits. A handling error on the side of the Spartans. Spartans have gone to that often, that whiff and then just a bump to the other side. Nyla Demps gives it a go, but it's dug out by Garrett. Cedarholm over to McElvaney on the other side. Dominguez gives it a go. She goes short with it, and a good pancake right over the net by Cedarholm. Miska's swing is blocked. Ajmani will go back to Dominguez, and it's dug out by Kriglova once again. The bump up by Garrett. Cedarholm up to McElvaney on the other side. Dominguez goes short with it, and it's bumped all the way back to Kriglova, who puts it up in the air. Cedarholm puts it far side of the net, and it's over the net on 1 by Garrett. Volley of the match so far. This one goes far back to Bradshaw, and then back to Garrett. Cedarholm gives it a go, and it's bumped all the way back to the Leo side. Garrett set once again, and Dahl down to Mueller. Demps gives a shot, and it's blocked! And that'll get a nice ovation from the Leo crowd. Allie Dahl with a nice block. She had a couple of good contributions during that volley. And a quick timeout taken by the Spartans. Lions lead 5-1.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Anyone can be the victim. Everyone can be the solution. It's on us to stand up and not stand by.
Because when you're a victim of sexual assault, no one should stand alone.
It's on us.
If I lose, I'll respond with respect.
If I win, I'll back it up with humility.
If I fail, I'll rise up with honor. It's tough for us to put it all on the line.
Don't undo my hard work with poor sportsmanship.
Respect. It's the name of the game.
Welcome back, everybody. Lions coming out like Sam Sabrone peeled some paint off the wall in the locker room. They're on a 5-0 scoring run after the Spartans struck for the first point. And we are right back to the action. Bradshaw to serve. And they go to Dominguez, and it's just long, and the Lions get the point, extend their scoring run to 6. You could see the communication all around for the Lions a lot better in this set than the last one. Mueller will go to Demps this time, and her swing goes out of bounds, and the scoring run goes to 7. So, out of the timeout, Spartans have yet to return a serve. They go to Vadavaz, she goes short with it, and it's bumped up in the air by Garrett. Bradshaw brings it forward, and 4 hits on the Spartan side. Lions look a lot more put together coming out of the timeout, scoring run up to 8. Big by Dominguez, her kill attempt way long, and the scoring run goes to 9. Ajmani, and that's easy points as Ajmani's dig goes all the way across the net, and Britt Cederholm slams it down. 10-0 scoring run. Ajmani up to Mueller. They're going to go to Demps for this one, and it's blocked. That one gets a good hand from the Lions. These girls are pumped up. 11-0 scoring run, and it's an 11-1 lead here in the third. Dominguez exits, and it's Shelby Jocelyn, her first appearance in this one. Bradshaw to serve once again. They go to Ajmani, and they go all the way cross court to Jocelyn. The set by Garrett. They go to Amorgi, and it's hit up in the air by Musler. Jocelyn again goes short with it, and it's bumped up in the air by Garrett. They're going to go to Bradshaw, and it's good on the back line. Second kill of the night for Avery Bradshaw. Scoring run goes to 12, and the lead goes to 11. Dug up in the air. Over on the set. Nice dig by Kroglova. Amorgi's been hot this time, and she gets another one in there. A timeout taken by the Spartans. Lions get a nice hand. They're on a 13-0 scoring run, and we'll be right back right after this.
Domino's has a $7.99 Monday through Thursday carryout deal. But if you carried out Friday through Sunday, you might have felt bamboozled. So we're extending the deal to every day and giving people who paid more a little payback. Like the Smith family, who got free pizza for a year. They love pizza.
We gave Brad a day with the Noid.
You're welcome.
And we gave Rajesh a nightlight.
Payback. Go to pizzapayback.com for a chance to get yours. And carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99. Now, every day.
I never knew what my kids were trying to say. I wanted to respond, but I just didn't know what to type.
I didn't know what to say. I just replied BRB and hope they don't text back. Ooh.
What if they take my kids away from me?
Millions of people just like this struggle every day with emoji illiteracy.
But at Domino's, we want to help change that. As strong supporters of emoji literacy, we're working to create an emoji-literate America. We've even made it possible to order pizza by texting or tweeting an emoji. But it's just not enough. We've got to do more.
Welcome back, everybody. Momentum all Leo as they're coming out of the timeout. A 13-0 scoring run. They've scored 13 straight and 13 of the first 14 here in set number 3. As Spartans just look a little bit lost there as Lions have gotten all their chemistry right back. Completely different cast of characters out there for the Spartans right now as they give it to Amorgi. She goes short with it, and she puts it right behind Jocelyn and Miska, who went up for the block. Lions clicking on all cylinders now. 14-1 they lead. Bradshaw serving once again, and it just goes long. So that ends the 14-0 scoring run on a missed serve by Bradshaw. So it'll be McElvaney to serve for the Spartans as the Lions look to get it right back. They go to Cedarholm. And a net violation on Cedarholm. 14-3. Dug up in the air by Bradshaw. They go to Amorgi, and it's blocked. So the worst thing that could happen here is with the Lions building as much cushion as they did and all the momentum that they did is just not to sit back on that lead and get the serve back as quickly as they can. Cedarholm gives it a go, and it's up to Joslin, and a nice diving save by Bradshaw. Dug up in the air as they go to Jocelyn for that one. Cedarholm gives it a go once again, and dug up in the air by Beisner. Kuglova to Amorgi, who goes to the back court to McElvaney, and it's Fossler. Her kill is good off the hands of Jenya Kuglova, and the Spartans find themselves on, well, in this set, just a miniature scoring run compared to the 14-0 run the Lions put up. They're on a 4-0 scoring run of their own and have cut the deficit to 9. McElvaney to serve to Bradshaw, the set by Garrett. They're going to go to Amorgi, and it's dug up into the air by April. Nice save by Bradshaw. Cedarholm, and another net violation on Britt Cedarholm, and that timing just a little bit off. 5-0 scoring run for the Spartans. Sam Sabrone takes a timeout. We'll be right back.
Hey, Tommy! What did you say to me when I said I was going to invent the telephone?
I said you were crazy.
And what did you say to me this morning when I said I wanted chicken for breakfast?
I said you were crazy.
0 for 2, pal. This new egg white grill from Chick-fil-A is aces.
Chicken for breakfast. It's not as crazy as you'd think. Try the new egg white grill from Chick-fil-A.
The campus has really grown tremendously. Everywhere you look, there's always people putting in new things. The design they crafted for the buildings is tremendous.
After graduation, stepping foot on campus is different. It's just unbelievable.
We just want to help each other, and St. Leo makes that easy because we're such a tight-knit community. We're all in this together.
St. Leo gave me so much. So if I can help St. Leo continue to grow and meet its goals, that is something that I'm very excited to do, and I'm very passionate about it.
Welcome back, everybody. Lions up 14-6. Spartans on a 5-0 scoring run and cut that deficit. Lions still up by 8 in this set, so they have to get the serve back as quickly as possible coming out of a timeout. Next to Bradshaw, the set by Garrett, and the Dahl swing is blocked. Cedarholm will give it a go. She goes cross court up to April. Set by Garrett once again. They're going to go to Amorgi, and it's kept up in the air by April once again. And that swing just long by Melissa Elias. First time we've said her name tonight. So Lions get the serve back. Jennifer Glova as they go to April, and the kill attempt is dug out. Lions there again, and they go to Fossler for that one, and she's pumped up. Spartans get the point and cut into the deficit. 15-7 Lions lead. Shelby Jocelyn to serve for the Spartans. Bumped up in the air, the set to Dallas Jasper, and it goes out of bounds. Melissa Elias to serve. Set up in the air. Garrett sets it backwards. Up to McElvaney. She goes short with it, and it's bumped up in the air by Garrett. They're going to go to Cedarholm, who goes short with it. Nice diving dig by Elias, but it falls into no man's land on the Spartan side, so the Lions get the point. 16-8 they lead. Bumped up in the air by McIlvaney, and a bad one there as it goes off the net. April couldn't save it. And April will depart for Danielle Christian. First time we've said her name tonight. Into the game for the first time. And Reggie Vandevetter will serve for the Lions. Up 17-8 in set number 3. Bump up in the air. The set by Christian, and it goes long. Shelby Jocelyn's swing way off the mark, and the Lions get that lead back up to 10. 18-8 they lead. Vandevetter to serve. Swept up in the air, and a good kill by Danielle Christian. Sorrel Halfton back into the game for Marissa Beisner. Shelby Jocelyn to serve, down by 9. Nice dig by Krugova, the set by Garrett over to Cedarholm. It goes short with it, and it's kept up in the air by Elias. As the Spartans wanted a hand in there, not to be, we're playing on. Set by Vandevetter, they go to Cedarholm once again, and her kill is good off the hands of Danielle Christian. And the Lions get the point and the lead back up to 10. Bradshaw departs. Well, will depart just as Chris Katnach has a word with the official, and then the substitution takes place. Ashley Quero back into the game. Britt Cedarholm to serve. And a handling error on the Spartans right off the serve. You don't see that very often. But the Lions first 20 here in set number 3, and they get their lead back up to 11. Cedarholm to serve. And a bad bump there by Shelby Jocelyn. Jan April back into the game for Christian. Cedarholm to serve. Set up in the air by April, and they give it to Houghton, and her swing goes out of bounds. 22-9 Lions lead. Cedarholm to serve. Bumped up in the air by McIlvaney. The set, and nice dig by Cedarholm. They go to Jasper, and it's blocked. And the Spartans get the serve back. And they're now in double digits. Lions lead 22-10. And a last minute substitution. Courtney Vogler back into the game. Taylor Fosler to serve for the Spartans. Set up in the air by Vandevetter. Garrett the set. They go to Quero, goes short with it, and it's kept up by Elias. Spartans go for the kill, not to be. Quero's going to give it a go, and it's dug out by Jocelyn. Up in the air, the set by Garrett once again. They bring it to Cedarholm, who comes out of nowhere, and her kill's good to the back right corner. Kriglova exits. Dahl back into the game, and it'll be Dallas Jasper to serve, as she'll try to wrap up the final 2 points of this set. They go to McIlvaney, the set by April, and it's off the hands of Reggie Vandevetter. A good kill by Sorrel Halfton. Jan April to serve for the Spartans. Quero goes to get it out of bounds, and Dahl bumps it over. It's set by April. They go to Houghton, and it's dug out, and a handling error on the Lions. So the Spartans not going down without a fight. Still down by 11 here in set number 3. April to serve once again. And that one not enough to get there. And the Lions will serve for the set. Ashley Quero back into the game for Reggie Vandenvetter. Garrett to serve. Bumped up in the air by April. And her swing is blocked but out of bounds. And the Lions will play defense for the set point. Marissa Beisner back into the game, and she'll serve. Bumped up in the air by Cedarholm. They go to Quero, and her swing is long. Oh no, they said it was off the hands of the Spartans, and the Lions take the third set by a final of 25-13. They lead 2-1 after 3. We'll be right back right after this.
We have so much to celebrate in Division II, but we're especially proud of our commitment to Make-A-Wish.
Division II student athletes have led a 10-year initiative to raise funds and help grant wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions.
Nearly $3 million have been raised, and hundreds of children's wishes have been granted.
We play hard, we work hard, and we support others in need. Why? It's simple.
Because we care.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the third largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 16,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay through its online programs and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
I never knew what my kids were trying to say. I wanted to respond, but I just didn't know what to type.
I didn't know what to say. I just replied BRB and hope they don't text back. Ooh.
What if they take my kids away from me?
Millions of people just like this struggle every day with emoji illiteracy.
But at Domino's, we want to help change that. As strong supporters of emoji literacy, we're working to create an emoji-literate America. We've even made it possible to order pizza by texting or tweeting an emoji. But it's just not enough. We've got to do more.
That's why we created these emoji flashcards, and we're making them available for free online so you or your friend can get the help you so desperately need. Together, we can change the world, one emoji at a time.
When I said I wanted to fly solo across the Atlantic, people said I was crazy. Just like when I said I wanted chicken for breakfast, people said I was crazy again. So then I flew solo across the Atlantic. And then I went to Chick-fil-A and got the new egg white grill. And now I'm flying a victory lap. You know how many likes I'm gonna get on this one? So many likes!
Chicken for breakfast. It's not as crazy as you'd think. Try the new egg white grill from Chick-fil-A.
And welcome back, everyone. A couple stats before we get started with set number 4. Ashley Quero leads the way for the Lions. 10 kills with a 182 hit clip. Britt Cedarholm and Tori Amorgi both have nice games. 9 kills and 8 kills respectively. Amorgi really got hot there in set number 3. Raised her hit clip to 300. As Allie Dahl leads the way with 4 blocks on the Leo side. On the Tampa side, Taylor Fosler, 8 kills with a 438 hit clip. Nicole Dominguez with 7, and Nyla Demps with 5. She's tied with Sorrell, and Miska. So it looks like the Spartans have their regular 6 out there that started the game. Mueller, Demps, Halfton, McElvaney, Dominguez, Fossler are underway. Demps will give it a go, and it's blocked. And that one blocked as well. And nice dig there by Cedarholm, but nobody there to get it. And the Spartans strike first. And they're saying actually it's a net violation on the Spartans, so the Lions get the point. And they're just 24 away from wrapping this one up. And a Garrett serves once again. Dominguez bump. Mueller over on 2, and it's off the net, and it falls. And the Spartans tie it up 1-1. Taylor Fossler to serve for the Spartans. Bumped up in the air by Cedarholm. They go to Garrett and then a Morgie, and her swing is long. And the Spartans take the lead for the first time since it was 1-0 back in set number 3. Bumped up in the air by Garrett. They're going to go all the way across court to Cuero, and it's blocked, but Cedarholm right there. Cuero again, and that kill is good off the hand of Taylor Fossler. Alexandra Miska into the game as Fossler departs. Bradshaw to serve. Morgie brings it forward. Set by Mueller. They're going to go to Demps for this one. She goes short with it, and a nice diving dig. And Cedarholm goes short with it, and the Lions take the lead. And an ace there. Avery Bradshaw just put it right in between Dominguez and McElvaney. But that one not enough to get there, and the Spartans get the point. Lions lead 4-3. Sammy Mueller to serve. Right to Kurglova, and the bump goes all the way over the net, and a... Not really sure what the officials called. Nobody on the St. Leo sideline can really understand what that was. Sam Chabrone wants an explanation, and he still doesn't understand. So Spartans tie the game, and once again the bump right over the net on 1. Spartans take the lead 5-4. First time we've seen Mueller serve over a stretch of points. Served by Garrett, and then as Cedarholm goes short with it, and a handling error on the part of the Spartans, and the Lions get the point. All tied up at 5. Jenra Kuglova to serve for the Lions. Demps to Mueller, the set. They go right back to Demps, and it's blocked. Kept up in the air by Miska. Morgie gives it a go, but her swing is blocked. And the Spartans take the lead 6-5. Now a Demps to serve for the Spartans. Up to Bradshaw, the set by Garrett. They're going to go to a Morgie, and it's dug out in the air by Demps. Demps brings it over in the bump. Dallas Jasper gives it a go, and once again, Demps right there. Nicole Dominguez tried to put it over softly but it was blocked by Jasper and Cedarholm. Reggie Vandevetter into the game for Amorgi. And she will serve. It's set by Mueller. They go cross court to Dominguez, and it's blocked. Lions lead 7-6, and a good serve there by Vandevetter as it dipped right in front of Caitlin Ajmani, and she will depart right back into the game as Nyla Demps. Vandevetter to serve once again, lines up by 2 here in set number 4. Bueller will go to Miska, and it's blocked. Dallas Jasper. So the Lions on a 4-0 scoring run. Let's see if they could do something even close to what they did last set. Now it's a 14-0 scoring run. Dominguez up to Mueller. They're going to go to Fossler, and it's off the hands of Jenya Kruglova. And the Spartans will end the run at 4. 9-7 Lions lead. McElvaney to serve. They go to Garrett, and Dallas Jasper's kill is blocked but out of bounds. (10-7) Lions lead. Lions get the serve right back, and it'll be Britt Cedarholm to bring it forward. Demps up to Mueller. They're going to go to Houghton this time. And it's bumped up in the air by Dominguez. Houghton again. They go short with it. And it's kept up in the air off the net. And brought forward from a knee is Kruglova. Nicely done. Bumped up in the air. Going short with it once again is Dominguez. Cedarholm will go hard with this one. But it's long. But they said it was tipped by the Spartans. And Chris Katanach can't believe the call. And neither can the rest of the Spartan players. And the officials, like they have oh so very often in this one, are going to get an earful from one of the coaches. This time it's Chris Katanach. He can't believe the call. Extends the Lions' lead to 4, and he's still giving the officials an earful. And first time we've seen that this year. Spartans coach is going to get or second time, excuse me, we've seen that this year. Chris Katanach is going to get a yellow card, and right after that he's going to get a timeout, and he's still giving the officials an earful. So right before we go to break, we're going to see what's on tap for our next 3 broadcasts.
The campus has really grown tremendously. Everywhere you look, there's always people putting in new things. The design they crafted for the buildings is tremendous.
After graduation, stepping foot on campus is different. It's just unbelievable.
We just want to help each other, and St. Leo makes that easy because we're such a tight-knit community. We're all in this together.
St. Leo gave me so much. So if I can help St. Leo continue to grow and meet its goals, that is something that I'm very excited to do, and I'm very passionate about it.
And we are back. The Spartan timeout. Lions lead 11-7 here in set number 4. Britt Cederholm brings it forward. Seems like forever since we've played. Sorrel Halfton's swing is blocked, but blocked out of bounds. Casey Reynolds back into the game for the Spartans as Halfton departs. Spartans cut the lead to 3. And it'll be Reynolds to serve. Hit up in the air by Cederholm. Dallas Jasper gives it a go, and it's blocked. And that's about as much emotion as we've seen from the Spartans so far. Nicole Dominguez fired up. 11-9, Lions lead. And Nevetter up to Garrett. They go cross court to Cuero, and that's a good kill off a couple of Spartan hands. to 9, Lions lead. Fabiola Rosado into the game. Just set up in the air by Mueller. They go to Dominguez, and it's dug up by Rosado. They go to Cederholm, who goes soft with it, and it's a handling error on the Spartans. That one was on Shelby Jocelyn. Lions extend their lead to 4. Bumped up in the air as they have to just put it over on 3. Ashley Cuero gives it a go, and a convincing kill off the hands of Casey Reynolds. It's 14-9, Lions lead. Rosado brings it forward. Up in the air by Demps to Mueller, over to Dominguez, who goes short with it. Garrett on 2, and they pancaked it. It seemed to me from here that ball hit the ground, but they said that the official said that it was a good pancake by the Spartans, and ultimately the Spartans get the point. Dominguez to serve. And what's going on here? Sam Sabrone now having a word with the official. It's never good when officials assert themselves into games. Good dig by Cederholm. Over on 2 is Garrett, a set by Mueller. They go to Demps, and that's a good kill by Demps. So Spartans on a 3-0 scoring run. They just trail by 2 now as Dominguez brings it forward. Set by Garrett, and they go. Nice play there by Ali Dahl, as she looked like she was going up for a kill and just kind of swiped it cross court to the left, and nobody was there as it fell within the out of bounds line, and just like that, the Lions get the serve back. It's set by Garrett. They're going to go to Cuero, and that kill way up in the air, off the net and straight down. Just at the net, falls on the Spartan side, but the hit by Demps goes out of bounds. And the Lions get the point. First joust we've seen. And a Garrett to serve to Reynolds, over to Demps. And a handling error on the Spartans. And a timeout taken by Chris Katnach. Lions lead 17-12 as they look to wrap this one up quickly. We will be right back.
changed from Domino's Pizza to Domino's because we're more than pizza. Try our specialty chicken, pastas, sandwiches, or stuffed cheesy bread. Choose any two, including medium two-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each.
When I used to fail over and over trying to invent things, everyone said I was crazy. Then I invented this Mamma Jamma. Just like this morning when I wanted chicken for breakfast, everyone said I was crazy again. Then I got the new egg white grill from Chick-fil-A. Let's review. Crazy? Not crazy. Crazy? Not crazy.
Chicken for breakfast. It's not as crazy as you'd think. Try the new egg white grill from Chick-fil-A.
Hello again, everybody. Lions up 17-12, and it's their serve coming out of a Spartan timeout. And a substitution right off the bat as it's Marissa Beisner into the game as Casey Reynolds departs. And now we'll get an Anna Garrett serve as she brings it forward from left to right. Set up in the air by Mueller. They're going to go to Dominguez, and that one top spun off the hand as Cedarholm brings it forward. Set by Mueller once again as they go to Fossler, and it's blocked. Ali Dahl. For Dahl, it's her 5th block of the game. And that extends the Lions' lead to 6. They lead 18-12. Anna Garrett to serve once again. To Dominguez, set by Mueller, who tries to bring it over on 2. And the Lions right there ready. The bump by McIlvaney goes right off the net, and the Lions get the point. 19-12 they lead. And a hard serve there by Garrett, taken all the way in the back line by Beisner. Nice dig there by Kurglova. They go to Amorgi as that one right in the net, and a handling error on the Spartans. Looked like that was on Nyla Demps. First to 20 are the Lions. They lead 20-12. Set up in the air by Mueller. They go to Demps, and that one blocked. Nice dig there by Cedarholm. But a nice play by the Spartans, who just killed it right back in her face. Taylor Fossler to serve for the Spartans, down 7. And that one ruled in by the line judge. Cuero and Cedarholm looked to communicate with each other. That ball was going out, but it just stayed within the out-of-bounds line. Set by Garrett to Cuero, and it's blocked and kept alive by Cedarholm over the head. Dahl brings it forward. They go to Demps, and dug out once again by Kurglova. On 2 goes Garrett, and Spartans not ready for it. Beisner tried to keep it alive, but she couldn't quite bring it back into play. And the Lions get the point and put their lead back up to 7. Avery Bradshaw into the game as Cuero departs, and she'll serve. Dominguez up to Cuero, and a good kill. Excuse me, Mueller. I don't know why I said Cuero. But it was a good kill by Nyla Demps. 21-15 Lions lead here in set number 4. And here comes the impressive serve of Sammy Mueller right to Jenya Kurglova. They go to Amorgi, who goes short with it, and it's kept up in the air by Compton, and a net violation on Alexandra Miska. And the Lions just 3 points away from wrapping this one up. Miska will depart, and Courtney Randazzo will see her first action of the game. And it'll be Jenya Kurglova to serve, as the changeup dips right near the net. And it's McElvaney that has to bring it forward on the third hit. They go to Amorgi, and her kill is perfectly placed on the back left corner. 23-15 Spartans lead. Excuse me, Lions lead. Krglova goes hard with this one. Set up in the air by Mueller, and it's kept up by Garrett. Amorgi brings it forward, and it's off the hands of Sorel Houghton, and it falls. And the Lions will serve for the match. Match point number 1. General Krglova as it dips right to Demps. This set by Mueller, and it's to Houghton, kept alive by Krglova. On 2 goes Cedarholm, but they say that was a handling error on Cedarholm. Lions can't believe it, and Sam Sabrone just kind of folds his leg like, we're almost done with this one. So it'll be Nyla Demps as the Lions will play defense to try to get the match. Match point number 2. Set by Garrett to Dallas Jasper, and it's off the hand of Molly McElvaney, and that will do it. That final kill going to Dallas Jasper. Lions take set number 4, 25-16. They took the first 25-17, the third 25-13, and the finale here in set number 4, 25-16. Lions get their 14th win of the year and their 8th win in the conference, and we will be right back right after this with a post-game wrap-up.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the 3rd largest Catholic university in the United States. It currently serves more than 16,000 students in its online programs, at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, and at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay.
They wanted you to push and test yourself.
I really enjoyed the learning experience.
It's a thriving community. It's one that you definitely want to be a part of.
Welcome back, everybody. St. Leo has taken the match by a final score of 3-1. Britt Cedarholm really came alive in that third set. She finished with 13 kills and a 211 hit clip. Ashley Cuero with the same amount, 13, and Victoria Morgi had a good game all around with 11 kills of her own with a 250 hit clip. Taylor Foster played a good game with 9 kills, and then Sorel Houghton was solid with 8. So our next broadcast will be men's soccer tomorrow night. It is senior night as the Lions will take on the University of Tampa Spartans. Coverage starting at 6:50 p.m. You will hear our very own Tim Simpson on the call with that one. So that will pretty much do it for all of us here at St. Leo, coming from the Marion Bowman Activity Center. My name is Joe DeFazio, signing off. Once again, St. Leo takes it 3-1. Have a good night, everybody.